दो, ठीक है। सिमिलर सम्स मैं आपको दूंगी होमवर्क के लिए। तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 जो है आफ्टर 18, ओके। सो उसका स्क्रीनशॉट आई विल गिव, डेफिनेटली आई विल गिव यू द स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ द सम, and there are markings, there are highlighters, so I guess it's self-explanatory, you will understand, because question number 18 and the next question number 9 is similar. That is why I will not waste time in that. Okay, so we'll start with this. April 2003, question number 3. What is so unique about this sum is that trading P&L account is given. अभी तक हमने कोई भी sum ऐसा नहीं किया है जहाँ पे trading P&L account दिया है. Okay, so the uniqueness of the sum is the trading P&L account. So not a big deal. The trading P&L account से हम लोग क्या बनाएंगे? हम लोग cost sheet बनाएंगे. ठीक है? No. Okay, so following trading and P&L account of a company for the year ended 31st March 2012. So the year is given 31st March 2012. The debit side and the credit side is given. So let us highlight that. Okay, to raw material purchase. अभी इसको cost sheet से match करो. Okay, match it with your cost sheet. So this is nothing but my direct material. याद है formula? Opening stock of raw material, add purchase, less closing stock of raw material. ये रहा closing stock is here. Less from direct material. Is this clear? Okay. तो तुम्हारा जो P&L account है, we will try to sync in with the cost sheet. Okay. Then direct wages is given, direct expenses is given. Factory expense मतलब factory overheads. Sales दिया है, the last item of cost sheet. Okay. और sales का units भी दिया है. Units sold is how much? 2,500. ठीक है. And since this is a estimated cost sheet, what assumption do we take? Units produced is equal to units sold. तो वो assumption तो भूलना ही नहीं है. Units produced is equal to units sold. Okay. Next, ignore gross profit. We don't need it for cost sheet. Then office salaries and office rent. ये दोनों कहाँ जाएगा? Admin में. बराबर? Admin overheads. Next, selling expense means selling and distribution overheads. ठीक है. फिर ये तो मेरा फाइनेंशियल एक्सपेंसेस है, नहीं आएगा कॉस्ट शीट में. पुट अक्रॉस नेट प्रॉफिट की मुझे जरूरत नहीं है, कॉस्ट शीट का अपना प्रॉफिट होता है. देन डिविडेंड रिसीव्ड एंड डिस्काउंट रिसीव्ड फाइनेंशियल इनकम्स हैव नो रोल इन कॉस्ट शीट. ओके, इज दिस क्लियर? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Is this part clear to everyone? Sonal, okay, Ruchi, Aditi, Khushi, Sharon, Sanya, okay. Boys, what about boys? Pankaj, okay. Boys में only one boy is okay. Shreyas is also there. Fine, great. Hari Kishan, yeah. Thanks, students. समझा? तो आपका 2002 क्या है? Swapnil is asking what about selling price? Swapnil, look here. Sales दिया है ना 2,50,000 और selling quantity दिया है ना 2,500. तो divide करने का, you will get the selling price. Okay. So you're talking about selling expense. Okay, okay. Selling expense, Swapnil, is the selling and distribution overheads. Okay. Sales related expenses. I thought you're asking about sales. Okay. Preliminary expenses. Preliminary expenses are financial expenses. Okay. So it will be omitted from cost sheet. Okay. नहीं आएगा. Correct? Preliminary expense write off बोला है ना. So these are my miscellaneous expenditures. Miscellaneous expenditures have no role in what you call cost sheet as per CAS 1. ठीक है. तो ये जो information है, ये मेरा current year का information है. इससे बनेगा मेरा current year. और current year का trading P&L दिया है, उससे बनेगा मेरा cost sheet. अभी सीधे estimated का. Okay. What I have said, For the year 2003, it is estimated that. So this is my estimated year. Okay. So estimated year में क्या बोला है? Units produced and sold will increase by 20%. So that I will take care when I'm doing the working note. Price of raw material per unit will rise by 10%. Direct wages per unit will increase by 25%. Direct expenses will go up by 5,000 in total. तो अगर क्वेश्चन ने बोला है कि डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंस का टोटल चेंज करना है, फॉलो द क्वेश्चन. अदरवाइज आई हैव टोल्ड यू डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंस इज व्हाट? डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट. डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट इज बाय डिफॉल्ट व्हाट? वेरिएबल कॉस्ट. वेरिएबल कॉस्ट में क्या चेंज होता है? सीपीयू कॉस्ट. बट क्वेश्चन ने बोला है कि डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंस के लिए 5,000 टोटल बढ़ा दो, तो हम टोटल चेंज करेंगे. ओके, फॉलो द क्वेश्चन. नेक्स्ट, factory expenses per unit will rise by 25%. See again the same logic. Factory expense is what? It's a fixed cost. All indirect costs are fixed cost, right? तो fixed cost में तो per unit column change नहीं होता है, amount column change होता है. But question ने क्या बोला है? Increase the per unit. So follow the question. Okay. So this is the uniqueness of the question. Okay. Follow the question. I mean, what obviously I have given you notes where I have said variable cost में CPU column में reflection आएगा, मतलब increase, decrease or no change. And for fixed cost, I said the amount column में reflection आएगा, increase, decrease or no change. Okay, but if the question is specific about the CPU has to change or the amount column has to change, then follow the question. Okay. और ये ऑफिस प्रीमाइसेस वाला लास्ट में देखेंगे इसका क्या करना है, अभी मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर रही. ठीक है, सो आई कीप दिस पेंडिंग. लास्ट में वी विल सी व्हाट टू डू विद दिस. ओके, सो स्टार्ट. मेक योर कॉस्ट शीट फॉर द करंट ईयर फर्स्ट. सो आई शो यू ओनली द करंट ईयर नाउ बिकॉज नेक्स्ट ईयर के लिए तो देयर आर चेंजेस. ओके, सो आई एम ओनली शोइंग द करंट ईयर ऑन द स्क्रीन. ओके, स्टार्ट. You prepare the estimated year का column, obviously we have to prepare that. ठीक है, start. Current year 2002, units produced sold 2,500. We have to assume they are equal. Then start with direct cost. Direct cost में first raw material consumed or direct material consumed. It's one and the same. Opening stock of raw material not given in the question. Will add purchase of raw material 80,000 less closing stock of raw material 5,000. Okay. Take it in the outer column. ठीक है, 80 minus 5 is 75. CPU column मत देखो अभी. Obviously, we are going to use the shortcut method for that. So don't write it right now. Okay. अपना logic सिर्फ copy करना नहीं है ना. We have to be smart enough. So just don't copy CPU, copy मत करो. Okay, I will not keep this. Then we will not copy also. Okay. बाद में देखते CPU column कैसे आएगा. ठीक है. Then direct wages 30,000 and direct expenses 25,000. Okay. Total करो. 75,000 plus 30,000 plus 25,000. My answer is 1,50,000. My prime cost. Okay. Next, come to indirect cost. Indirect cost में first factory. Factory overheads में I have only one item, factory expense 40,000. Okay. Add करो. 1,30,000 plus 40,000 is how much? 1,70,000. My gross and net factory cost is same. Why? Because there is no unsold stock in the question. Next, admin overheads. Admin overheads may I have office salaries, and office rent, 25,000 and 12,000. Take it in the outro column, 37. 25 plus 12 is 37. 37,000. Then total it with the previous total. 2,07,000 is my cost of production or COGS. Okay. Again, why cost of production and COGS is same? Same concept. There's no closing stock here. Next, selling and distribution overheads may we have selling expense 12,500 added to the previous total. So my answer is 2,19,500. Okay. Right. Then I will get my cost of sales 2,19,500. Then profit I will get sales to the air 2,50,000. So sales minus cost price is profit. 30,500 is my profit. Okay. So till here is it clear to everyone? यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आया? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Exam में भी ऐसे ही करना है. This is the way out to solve even for exams. Okay. First complete the amount column. Use the shortcut method to complete the CPU column. And once your current year is done, then only you shift to the estimated year calculation. Okay, fine. Thank you so much, students. Okay. Now let us move on to the CPU column. Okay. Move on to the CPU column. We'll use the shortcut method obviously. क्या है मेरा base कितना है? 2,500 is my denominator. Okay. Or throughout it is same. So yeah, start. 1 divided by 2,500, press equal to sign, multiplication sign 2 times, and then I want my first answer for 75,000, that is raw material. So type 75,000, press equal to, my answer is 30. Okay, type 30,000, press equal to, my answer is 12. Type 25,000, press equal to, my answer is 10. Type 1,30,000, press equal to, my answer is 50. Like this, keep doing it till sales. Am I clear? हाँ, ये जब तक खुद practice नहीं करोगे कभी समझ में नहीं आएगा. You have, for that practice is required. Just me solving the sum is not enough. I don't know everything. It is for you to solve, for you to practice, not for me. Next, type 40,000, press equal to, answer is 16. Type 1,70,000, press equal to 68. Type 37,000, press equal to 14.8. 2,07,000, press equal to 82.8. 12,500, press equal to 5 rupees. 2,19,500, press equal to 87.8. 30,500, press equal to 12.2. 50,000, press equal to 100 rupees. Okay. CPU column is clear to everyone? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Is the CPU column clear to everyone? This shortcut is applicable only for current year, not for the estimated year. Because estimated year में क्या होता है? कभी CPU दिया रहता है, कभी amount दिया रहता है. So accordingly, you have to multiply or divide. Okay, so there the shortcut will not work. Okay, fine. Thanks, dear. Thanks for the acknowledgement. ठीक है. Now let us come to the estimated year. Okay, so please we want to see the profit part of Kashur. Okay. Aradhya, yeah, 1 divided by units sold for CPU or 1 divided by units produced. In this question, both are same, so your denominator is same throughout. Okay. Otherwise, rest of the sums we keep changing till COP we divided with units produced, and after COP we divided with units sold. Okay. Done. Yes, Swapnil, you noted down. Okay, fine. Yeah, sorry. Now move on to estimated cost sheet. Estimated cost sheet के लिए ये सब requirement है. तो हम लोग ready करके रखते हैं. Start. हाँ, assumptions तो लिखना ही है. Okay, so write down. Assume units produced equal to units sold for the year 2002. ठीक है? Then for the year 2003 हम लोग ने बोला है 20% increase होगा quantity. See here. First point, units produced and sold will rise by 20%. Okay, so let us increase it. This one, working note number 2, 2500 का 20% बढ़ गया. So 3000 will be my units sold and produced for the next year. Okay, then non-cost items का note. Give note for non-cost items. P&L account में there were 4 items na, which we did not take. We had put a cross. So uska note will come. Preliminary expenses written off, goodwill written off, dividend received, and discount received are non-cost items excluded from cost sheet. Okay. Next, point number 2, price of raw material per unit will rise by 10%. Okay, so CPU column will change. So write this raw material CPU column. कितना आया 30 पे 10% इंक्रीज कर दो 30 रुपीज पर यूनिट पे 10% इंक्रीज कर दो 33 रुपीज. ओके. Then direct wages, they have said per unit will increase by 25%. So increase direct wages per unit is 12 rupees in the current year. 12 rupees का 25% बढ़ा दो, so it is 15 rupees. Okay, then they have said direct expenses will go up by 5000 in total, matlab amount column will increase. So right here direct expense amount column 25,000 था, 25,000 पे 5,000 बढ़ा दो तो 30. Okay, जो जो क्वेश्चन में बोला है वो चेंज करो, जो नहीं बोला है then we have to assume it will remain same. Then next, फैक्ट्री एक्सपेंस बोला है पर यूनिट will increase by 25%. तो per unit increase करूँ. So factory expense कहाँ गया? Yeah. See my factory expense 16 rupees. So 16 rupees को change कर दो. Okay. So right here factory overheads working note number 7 16 rupees plus 25%. So my answer is 20 rupees. Sorry. 20 rupees. Okay. Is it clear till here to everyone? All the 7 working notes are clear till here. Smita, Hinal, okay. Thanks, dear. Anya, thanks, dear. Aradhya, Mehak, okay, fine. Thank you, dear. Vidhi, Sharon, okay. Again, guys are very lethargic. They don't like to type or what? Huh? Okay, so please, thanks. So now move on to next one. ठीक है? अब एक important point था जो I said I will discuss at the end. ये वाला देखो. आ गया. Yeah, this one. This point. क्या बोला है? Office premises which was on rental basis in 2002. Okay. तो क्या किया है लोग ने? In 2002, the office premise was on rental basis. Okay. You can see here. See, इसके लिए ऑफिस रेंट है. 2002 में आपका जो ऑफिस प्रीमाइसेस था वो भाड़े पे था, इसलिए आपके पीएनएल अकाउंट पे भी रिफ्लेक्ट होगा टू ऑफिस रेंट करके. समझ में आया? ओके. अब ये लोग ने क्या किया? इट वाज ऑन रेंटल बेसिस बट and now they are planning, see what they are planning, would be purchased by the company on which depreciation would be rupees 6,000 in the year 2003. Okay, so what has happened is in 2002 the premises was on rental basis, office premise was on rental basis, भाड़े पे था. अभी तुमने सोचा है कि नेक्स्ट ईयर तुम भाड़े पे नहीं लोगे, तुम क्या करोगे? वो प्रेमाइस को खरीदने वाले हो, या वो परचेज द प्रेमाइस. ठीक है. तो एसेट परचेज करोगे तो डेप्रिसिएशन तो लगाना पड़ेगा. सो नेक्स्ट ईयर में क्या होगा? इन द नेक्स्ट ईयर इंस्टेड ऑफ ऑफिस रेंट a new term will be used called as depreciation. So that is what I have done here. See this point number 8. 2002 में सैलरीज था 25,000 और ये था 12,000, तो टोटल कितना हुआ? 37. 2003 में there is going to be a change. सैलरी के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोला है, तो in absence of information I will assume it to be same, which is a fixed cost, so the amount column will remain same. But rent की जगह पे instead of rent depreciation is coming. Why? Because I am purchasing the premise. That's the reason. Am I clear about this? Is it clear? Is working note number 8 clear to everyone? Just write it in the chat box. Acknowledge it. Okay, fine. Okay, Aradhya. In this case, rent 2002 में आप रेंट भर रहे थे 12,000 का. 2003 में आप सोच रहे हो कि आप वो प्रोमाइस रेंट पे जो था उसको खरीदोगे. So if you're purchasing an asset, depreciation concept will come into picture. Okay, so what are they saying? Instead of paying 12,000 rent, it's better to purchase the asset and pay 6,000 as depreciation. I mean, to charge 6,000 as depreciation. Depreciation is not paid actually. It's a non-cost. I mean, it's a non-cash expense. जेब से कुछ नहीं जाता है, but value depreciate होता है. Okay, clear? So note this down. Working note. Clear, आराध्या? समझ में आया? Okay. And then see this one, the last one. Selling expenses per unit will remain same. ठीक है, follow the question. So, like working note number 9, selling and distribution, CPU column will remain same. Okay, fine. Start giving your attendance in the chat box and simultaneously pay attention for the estimated cost sheet which I will complete. Okay, start. Yeah, estimated cost sheet for 3,000 units. Working note number 2, put the working note number also. Okay, so for raw material, it is 33 rupees as per working note number 4, and labor it is 15 rupees, working note number 5. So let us calculate 33 into 3,000. So it's 99,000. So write it here, 99,000. Next, 15 into 3,000 units, 45,000. So write here, 45,000. Next, direct expense is 30,000. So 30,000 divided by 3,000. The answer is 10. Okay. So if you want, you can add the CPU or you can add the amount column. Either of the one, whichever you prefer, easy. I prefer CPU easy, I'll add that. Then 10 plus 15 plus 33 is how much? 58. Okay. 58 multiplied with 3,000 units. So 1,74,000. Next, as for working note number 7, my factory overheads is 20 rupees. So 20 into 3,000, 60,000. Okay. So your amount will be 60,000. I prefer adding the CPU. I'll do that. 58 plus 20, 78. So 78 and 78 into 3,000. It is 2,34,000. Okay. Next, admin overheads. Now the total is 31. So 31,000 divided by 3,000. Calculate the CPU 10.333. It is recurring. 10.333. Okay. जब recurring number होता है तो go up to more than 4 decimals when you are calculating. So 10.3333 plus 78 makes it to 88.333. 88.333. And then you multiply this with 3,000 units. So अपने आप round off हो जाएगा 2,65,000. ठीक है, वरना राउंड ऑफ नहीं होगा. ठीक है, देखो आई शो यू. 10.3 आप लोगे प्लस 78 लोगे, आंसर कितना है? 88.3 मल्टीप्लाइड विद 3,000. सी 100 रुपए का डिफरेंस आएगा. समझ में आया? सो टू अवॉइड दिस डिफरेंस ऑफ 100 रुपीज, consider what when it comes in recurring or when it is in decimals, go up to 4 decimals for calculation. multiply it with the units produced or sold, and the amount column, the difference gets rectified automatically. Okay. So if you prefer this, it's okay. Otherwise, तुमको नहीं जमता है तो तुम amount column add करो और फिर divide करो, तुम्हारे ऊपर. Okay, I am just telling you one more alternative also. Okay, CPU for selling expense they have said keep it same. So ठीक है, 5 रुपया into 3000 is how much? 15,000. Right here, 15,000. Okay, working note number 9. ठीक है, अब क्या चाहिए? Now we need profit and now we need sales. तो उसके लिए कुछ information होगा question में. Yes, it's there. See, prepare a cost sheet for 2002, that is current year, and also prepare an estimated cost sheet, that is for 2003, considering the above changes for 2003. So we have done that. All 9 working notes are in consideration for estimated cost sheet. The company will charge a profit of 20% in 2003. So this information is for the estimated year. Okay, so 20% on sales बोला ना, so मैं इधर change कर देती हूँ. I'm writing it on this side. 20% on sales बोला है, right? So profit is 20, sales is 100, so this is 80. So cross multiply, you will get the answer. So 280, 2 lakh, sorry, 280 divided by 3000, 93.333 recurring है. Okay, fine. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करो, आपको प्रॉफिट भी मिल जाएगा, सेल्स भी मिल जाएगा. 280 into 100 divided by 80. 350 is my answer. So my sales is 350 divided by 3000 units. The answer is 116.666. Make it recurring. Okay? Yeah. Then profit is selling price minus cost price. So 350 minus 280. So 70,000. That's my profit. Divided by 3000 units sold. 23.333. Okay, clear? Is the question clear to everyone? Okay, acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, great. I'll send the screenshot of this sum. If you have missed anything, I don't think anybody must have missed. In case, then I will send it in the group. Okay. And also, I will send the previous sum, which I want you all to practice. Okay. Question along with the sum, I will send the previous one. This sum I will send. This one. Okay. When you practice, Harikishan, ma'am, from where the amount of profit came? Harikishan, selling price minus cost price is profit. ये रहा करंट ईयर देखो, सेल्स दिया है ना ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट में क्रेडिट साइड में 2,50,000 minus 2,19,500 your total cost. So 2,50,000 minus 2,19,500. This is profit 3,500 for the current year. And estimated year के लिए तो आपको क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. ओके सी ओके 2,80,000 into 100 divided by 80. So 3,50,000 selling price minus cost price is profit 70,000. Clear? Fine. Good. So just